clasp his forepaws behind her ears and caress her and stroke her little head. "Let us escape," said the messenger. At these words, the condemned one was for a moment as if transformed. He shrank up altogether and laid his ears along his back. He was just ready to spring and leave not a trace behind. But at that moment he glanced at the wolf's lair. The rabbit's heart throbbed with anguish. "I can't," he said. "The wolf has not given me permission." All this time the wolf was looking on and listening, and whispering softly in wolf language with the she-wolf. No doubt they were praising the rabbit's noble-mindedness. "Let us escape," said the messenger once more. "I can't," repeated the condemned. "What treason are you muttering there?" suddenly snarled the wolf. The rabbit stood as petrified. Now the messenger was lost too. To incite a prisoner to flight, is that permitted? Ah, the little grey maiden rabbit will lose both lover and brother. The wolf and the she-wolf will tear them both in pieces. When the rabbits came to their senses, the wolf and the she-wolf were gnashing their teeth before them, and in the darkness their eyes shone like lamps. "Your Excellency, it was nothing. We were just talking. A neighbour came to visit me," stammered the condemned, half dead with terror. "Nothing? I dare say. I know you. Butter wouldn't melt in your mouths. Speak the truth. What is it all about?" "It's this way, Your Excellency," interposed the bride's brother. "My sister, his betrothed, is dying, and asks may he not come to say farewell to her." "It's right that a bride should love her betrothed," said the she-wolf. "That means that they will have a lot of little ones, and there will be more food for wolves. The wolf and I love each other, and we have a lot of cubs. Ever so many are grown up, and now we have 4 little ones. Wolf, wolf, shall we let him go and take leave of his betrothed?" "But we were to have eaten him the day after tomorrow." "I will come back, Your Excellency. I'll go like a flash. Indeed. Oh, as God is holy, I'll come back," hurriedly exclaimed the condemned. And in order to convince the wolf that he could move like a flash, he sprang up with such agility that even the wolf looked at him admiringly and thought, if only my soldiers were like that. And the she-wolf became quite sad and said, "See that now, a rabbit, and how he loves his she-rabbit." There was nothing for it. The wolf consented to let the rabbit go on parole, with the stipulation that he should return exactly at the appointed time, and he kept the bride's brother as hostage. "If you are not back the day after tomorrow by 6 in the morning," he said, "I'll eat him instead of you. Then, if you come, I'll eat you too. Perhaps, though, I'll, pardon you." The squint-eyed one darted off like the arrow from the bow. The very earth quivered as he ran. If a mountain barred his way, he simply dashed at it. If a river, he never stopped to look for a ford, but swam straight across. If a marsh, he sprang from tuft to tuft of grass. Not easy work, to get right across the country and go to the bath and be married. "I will certainly be married," he kept repeating to himself, "and get back in time for the wolf's breakfast." Even the birds wondered at his swiftness, and remarked, "Yes, the Moscow Gazette says that rabbits have no souls, only a kind of vapour, and there it goes." At last he arrived. Tongue cannot speak, neither can pen write the rapture of that meeting. The little grey maiden rabbit forgot her sickness at the sight of her beloved. She stood up on her hind paws, put a drum upon her head, and with her forepaws beat out the Cavalier March. She had been practising it as a surprise for her betrothed. And the widowed lady rabbit completely lost her head with joy. She thought no place good enough for her future son-in-law to sit in, no food good enough to give him. Then the aunts and cousins and neighbours came running from all sides, overjoyed to see the bridegroom, and perhaps too to taste the good cheer. The bridegroom alone was not like himself. While still embracing his betrothed, he suddenly exclaimed, "I must go to the bath and then be married."